guys, it's the 29th or 28th. It's the 28th of September, and as soon as I pick up the camera, Pixie starts making a racket. I've had some more dental work done, and I'm in a lot of pain today. The dentist had to pull a tooth over here, and my gums are cut all the way down as far as they can inside my mouth in order for them to get the tooth out. It was on Thursday, so this is Saturday, so it's day 2 kind of in the recovery period, so it hurts quite a bit. Not the tooth, not where the tooth was, but my gums and my jaw, because it was a little bit difficult getting the tooth out, and I had my mouth open for like a half an hour, and it was very uncomfortable. Anyway, it is a gray day outside. There's a little bit of sun poking through. I don't know if you could see that through the window or not, but the sun's clearly coming out again now, but it's there's a lot of overcast outside, but there is enough light as to where I can take some pictures, so that's what I'm doing today, and this is going to be included over on the other channel for the studio vlog. But I wanted to pop in today. I have holes in my iPad case. That's great. Jeremy's working again today doing inventory, and he's probably going to be home a bit late tonight, so I don't really have a whole lot to do today. The dogs are just chilling, and I'm just doing some stuff on the computer, rebranding a lot of my shop stuff and my logo and my business cards, because my name changed, and I'm trying to make everything the artistic Newfie rather than my name. So I'm changing all of my information cards and what have you, and my stuff on YouTube and all that fun stuff. But that's pretty much what's going on so far today, so I'm just gonna go and get back to work while the sun is still shining, and it looks like it's gonna go away again pretty quick there, and I'll be back a little bit later with an update on how I've made out. So this week hasn't been going that great. As of Sunday, I've been having a lot of tooth pain, and now I have an infection all up in here because of the tooth that I had pulled last week. So that's super fun. I'm currently just waiting, I guess, for my coworker to get here, the one who's running the recreation for the town. She's the one that's really putting off the haunted house. It's a really cruddy day outside. It's all gray. But after work, when I'm done here in 2 hours, I'll be heading off to Gander, and my grandfather is not doing well, so this is probably the last time I'll go to the hospital to see him, and the family expects things to not last a whole lot longer. That's one of the things that's been really stressing me out over the last little while. Too much to go into detail, not that I want to go into detail about it, but things just are not looking great, and so I'm gonna go and see him at the hospital when I'm done work here, and I have possibly a dentist appointment scheduled for Thursday, because that's when my dentist is back in the office. If I went to the doctor today and got antibiotics and some pain medication for my tooth, or lack thereof, I guess, and if that decides to kick in, I know the antibiotics are not going to kick in overnight. If I don't have any pain tomorrow, then I don't have to go to the dentist appointment on Thursday. But if I do, then I have to go. And they're going to pack some medication in where the extraction site is, and that should help. But I'm hoping that it says after the 5th day, pain from a dry socket's supposed to go away, so we'll see what happens. But my coworker should be here anytime within the next half an hour, 45 minutes or so, and we're going to see if some of these ideas that I have written down are going to be good for her, and we're going to go from there. But I've had a Jell-O to eat all day. That's all I've had. I can't really clean my mouth out while I'm at work, so I'm kind of not eating anything, so I'll have to grab something for a little bit later. But that's pretty much my day so far, and yeah, I should probably get back to work. Hey guys, so my last video I said that I was back. I am. And then all hell broke loose around here, and I had to disappear again. And you'll have to excuse my hair. It's a bit messy because I haven't had the time to do anything with it. You're probably kind of wondering, well, you're in a different house and all that, and things look different, and everything looks like it's in shambles here, because it is. Basically, I guess I should start with saying that last week was a horrible week. Horrible week for my family. My grandfather passed away. It's one of those things where we knew it was coming. We knew that he was sick and what have you, but it's never easy. And he passed away after battling cancer. Chemo did nothing for him, and he just lost the battle. It's sad. I'm glad that he's not suffering anymore, and that's the way that I'm trying to look at it. With that said, move on to, I guess, a bittersweet ending, I suppose. We are moving into my grandparents' home, and it's actually just right next door to where we are living right now. And I kind of told my family that if they were to do something with the house and to consider letting me live here, because I grew up in the house. I probably spent 85% of my childhood in this home, and so yeah, they told me that it was okay to live here, and so I'm really grateful for that. And so this was all painted red before. My hand is very itchy. This was all painted red, and we have been in here painting like crazy for the past few days. My grandfather passed last week, so it really hasn't been that long since he's passed, but there's a little bit more craziness to the story. I found out today that I got a new job that's starting next week. And as you can tell, like I said, this place is all in shambles. So I have tomorrow up until Tuesday of next week to get it done, because next week, I'm told on the 16th and 17th, I have to take kind of a business trip to St. John's, and I have to do some training for a management position that I have. It's just seasonal work, but it's better than nothing. And the same day that I'm going to be going to St. John's, as of right now, Jeremy is also going to Halifax for a night. So we're getting a house sitter slash pet sitter slash child sitter, I guess. I won't say babysitter, because Selena is not that young anymore, but just not old enough to for us to be comfortable with her staying in the house overnight by herself with Lucy, especially because she, has the chance of having a seizure. But the hallway is very green still, and we're working on that. So that's a bit of the craziness. My grandfather passed away, which was so horrible. It was so horrible. I did get to see him the day that he passed. Before he passed, I was not there. I didn't want to be there. So I have a lot of good memories of him. His request was after he passed that the family get together and have a party. And party we did. We had a really good time in memory of my grandfather. And sorry. Let's move on to something else before I start making this vlog a sad one. Anyway, okay, I've been trying to keep myself really busy, because if I don't, then I start thinking about things and I start, my mind starts to wander. So I've been trying to keep myself as busy as I can. And so tonight I am currently putting a third coat of white paint on the ceiling. You can see that the house is not very big. I can literally touch the ceiling from standing up, and I'm 5'2", so the ceilings are very low. And so I'm probably not even halfway across the ceiling, and I'm gonna finish that. And then the living room's pretty much done. All of our books and everything are gonna go over here, and our TV is gonna go over here, and there's a huge window, and I'm trying not to show too much out the window because I kind of don't want people to see the front of the house. But the bathroom, my grandmother, God love her, when she was alive, decided to paint it dark blue. Not going to be easy to cover up. And this was my grandparents' bedroom, and this is now going to be mine and Jeremy's bedroom. And I have a little bit of work to do in here, and yeah, I need to get some lights because they're all yellow light bulbs in the house and what have you. And I'm going to have a new studio. My new studio is going to be in this room here, which is still full of crap. Even a really old tube TV, which has to go tomorrow. Kitchen, This is gonna kind of be like the before and after kind of deal going on. The cupboards, all the cabinets are getting painted black, because this is the same red that my grandmother put out all over the walls in the living room, and it took 3 coats of white paint to get it covered. So I'm not doing that again, and my parents don't want to have anything to do with that again. So I did buy some Onyx black paint, and I think between the black and the white on the walls, it's going to look really nice. And I'm not sure if my grandmother would approve if she was alive, because clearly she likes a bit of color. So do I, to an extent. This is a bit much, but I hope that I hope they would approve of it to some extent anyway. But I've been rambling on for 6 minutes. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys along for a little bit more of the decorating process and everything. This is going to be Selena's room, and it is probably 3 times the size of the room that she has now, so she's really excited to get in here. And again, someone decided to paint the room, I don't know, what is this? Orange, red brick, like a red brick color, I guess, kind of. I don't even know what color this is. It's just like a really burnt orange. And so Selena's gonna tackle this room starting tomorrow after she's done school. We're gonna give her some paint and a paintbrush, and she is gonna hack at that. And we got a little closet down the hall there, and then there is a porch. We call it a porch, some people call it a mud room, I guess, coming in towards into the house. So that's where like the dog food and everything is going to be out there, and the dog's water and crap like that. So this is what I've been up to. This is why I've disappeared, because of everything that happened last week. I'll be back a little bit later and hopefully have somewhat of an update. I also wanted to mention as well, if you didn't see the chimney behind me, this house is so old, as are a lot of the houses around here. I'll say it has a wood stove. It's kind of in an awkward place, but we're planning on using this little nook over here for like playing our board games and cards and everything like that, because it's a fairly big space. And if we're not gonna, sometimes we can probably put like a nice comfortable chair over there to read some books and what have you. But as soon as I get the ceiling painted, I am probably gonna light in a fire because it's a little chilly. My aunt, who actually owns the house now, my grandfather passed it on to my dad's sister, obviously. She lent me the fireplace here. There's my ever famous roll of toilet paper. But this is not going to keep everything warm. It feels nice now, but I'm going to light a fire in, hopefully in about an hour, just a small one. And yeah, I'm excited for that, to warm the place up and get these covers off of the couch. Oh, this is a picture of me when I was probably, I think I was like 3 or 4 years old in this picture. So picture's pretty old, Hey guys, so I'm in Gander today. What am I trying to say here? I'm in Gander shopping for groceries because my parents were running out of food and they don't drive, so we came in. I'm just currently, I don't know if you can see, I'm just parked outside a co-op over here. It's one of the grocery stores in Gander. And basically the plan was to get up early, come in before it got too busy, to get everything done and get out and start hacking at the house again. Because like I had mentioned before, I have a new job next week, so things need to get done. Jeremy's working today and tomorrow, and hopefully we already started at the bedroom last night, so we did get into our bedroom, or where, you know, my grandparents' old bedroom. And we have 1 coat of paint on some of the walls right now, but that room should be done before the end of the night, and my studio walls should be started. Basically what we're trying to do now between today and tomorrow is to get the 3 bedrooms done, and so we can move out the beds and get the living room set up, and then we're going to gradually finish painting the rest of it after we're in there, because if we sleep out there, it will be a lot easier. We just get up and get things done. And I know we're just next door, but it just seems more sensible to, it's supposed to be nice over the next couple of days, so it would be best, you know, get out some of the bigger furniture while we can. But my desk, my studio supply stuff is gonna take the longest because I have to pack up my desk and all that crap, so that's gonna be fun. I'm super tired today and we still have 2 more stops to make. I'm still waiting on the contract for my new job. That should be hopefully in my email sometime today, and read that over and then find out for sure what time I need to be leaving for St. John's on Wednesday and all that fun stuff. But I have to go and get Selena some Chinese food before I go home, because we brought her home Chinese food last night. Well, Jeremy did from work, and my parents ate it on her, so we have to go and pick her up some more Chinese food, and then it's home, and like I said, back at painting. So my feet hurt, my back hurts. I'm trying hard not to throw my back out, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so this is the state of the apartment. The living room hasn't really been struck yet. The TV is taken down and taken next door. Our tables and chairs, there was my grandparents left theirs behind and nobody in the family wanted it, so we get to use all of that. This is a mattress from next door. That's not ours, that one's a bit grungy. Selena's pretty much got her room taken care of, other than a few things left on the walls, and she's out there now waiting for her bookshelf. And she's got a mess shoved up underneath there. This is the remnants of this bedroom. We just found out there's some black mold on the floor over there, so that's had to be taken care of. And there's just all the crap still left on the walls. Like, that's all gonna get taken down eventually. There's a grade 12 picture of me. It's pretty faded though, so it's kind of hard to see, but that is the state of this place. And I'm currently going in trying to pack up my desk, and I've got to get all of this stuff out. This shelf here is not going to be as bad, or this one right here, but then it's all the papers and everything that's going to be hard to transport next door. But I'm probably not going to be able to get at any like artsy stuff for the next week, because I have to go to St. John's for 2 days for training for the new job that I'm going to be starting up next week. So it's kind of like a mad rush getting this taken care of. So I'm going to get back to work and see how that goes. This one's got to go next door as well. So yeah, it's a bit grungy though. Maybe we'll have to buy a new one soon. I don't know. Oh, I need a fairy to come help. Today's video is brought to you by pouring rain. It looks like it's snowing outside, but it's not. That's rain. This is the view from my studio window. I'm not lifting it up any higher than that because you'll see whereabouts or what it looks like outside the house. I don't mind showing the backyard, but not the front. The house next door has a big maple tree in the front, and there's just leaves everywhere. That's the extent of our backyard. It kind of oh, you can't really see there because of the screen. But it kind of goes over where the posts are over here. The backyard's pretty big, but we have it kind of gated off. I'll show you that in a bit, but this is how the new studio is looking. I got my desk set up pretty much exactly the way that I had it before, and I have this stand right here that I used to have our dishes in. I have that filled up with some trays and whatnot to put products and everything in when I get some stuff done, because I'm trying to get into a convention in April, so we'll see how that goes. Pixie's bed is back where it used to be, and I have a dresser, an old dresser that my grandparents had in the house that's really falling apart, but it's okay to store some things in. And I got some old artwork and everything there, and you know, I'm still trying to put stuff away. That's my bouquet from the wedding, and I put all the sash down inside, but I'm gonna hang on to these flowers as long as I can. I mean, I paid not a lot for them. Like, I paid $80 for this and the flowers to make my bridesmaid or my maid of honor bouquet. So I like to just hang on to them as long as I can, but I did these myself and I thought they turned out pretty good. So when they start to turn yellow and start to get all grimy, then I'll toss them out, but I'll keep them for now. I'm happy that I have a stand to put the Cricut on, and I'm trying to leave my printer here. My only issue is that it's not a Wi-Fi printer. So it's I'm going to have to unplug my computer and bring it over whenever I want to, you know, print something. But the house is coming along. We have everything down here painted. We've moved into the bedroom. It's kind of a mess in here right now. And we have a towel up to the window because we don't have a blind yet. The bathroom is in there, but this is the living room so far. We still have some things laying around. Jeremy just dropped his suitcase there when he got home. He was in Halifax for a night on Wednesday while I was in St. John's Wednesday night. I didn't get any footage of that because it was just too hectic, and I was dead tired. But our new living room window is fairly huge, and the dogs can see out there a bit too well. And we have a wood stove, which I believe I showed before. And we have all of our books and everything over here. And we still have some cable equipment down here from when my grandfather was living here that need to go back where they came from. And the cat tree. And we've got Jeremy's grandmother's clock hung back up. Like, we don't have anywhere to put our pictures yet because I don't have any nails put in the wall. But it's getting there. This is one of our pictures from the wedding. And, of course, another roll of toilet paper. Because, you know, it's me. I have toilet paper instead of boxes of tissues all over the house. Tissues are just too expensive. We have, what's your leaving, my dear? Buckets of stuff still in here. Jeremy's got to go through these, but he's really tired this weekend, so he's probably not going to get to it. We got a pumpkin there. This is all getting painted white. It is lime green right now, and the cupboards are red. It's like freaking Christmas in here. I don't know what my grandmother was thinking when she painted the house, but everything's going white and the cupboards are going black, and hopefully I'm going to have that done by Wednesday of next week. And I have a new job, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. That's why I went to St. John's. But anyway, the rest of the tour is that it's a mess. So this is the counter. This is outside. We moved the gate, as I had mentioned. So the gate is across the front of the house now, so the dogs can't get out. And Selena's bedroom is down there. She's happy. Her room is much, much bigger than it used to be. We're still moving some things. She's getting ready to go away for the weekend with Air Cadets. And so she's gearing up for that. And like her room, like we can actually get in here and actually, you know, turn around now. So she has quite a bit more room and she's enjoying that. Come on, Pixie, out. And we got a little closet right here, which is already packed full. And there's some more stuff down here and leftover paint and the paint for the cupboards and her sleeping bag and stuff for the weekend and all that fun stuff. So it's still a bit of a mess. The porch out here needs to get painted white still. And, you know, there's just crap upon crap upon crap that we don't have a place to put. But the rain is pouring, But this is the front of the house. I'm not going to show up, but this is the gate from that I just showed from the room. Before, the fence, which is now over here, the fence is on the other side of this green shed. Before, it was on the right side. Now it's on the left. So we have... You can't go outside. It's the rain's pouring. Go. Get. You can't go indoors. So we have, before it used to be across here, so you couldn't see past the side of the house. So now there's like maybe 10, 15 feet added into the backyard. But the rain, here, that's a bit better. I can't get all the way over. I'm not going to open the door because the dogs are going to want to go out. But it's quite a bit bigger back there. And that's pretty much what's happening. A lot of stuff to pick up. You can't go outside. It's raining. You can't go. It's not happening. It's not happening. Lucy's still doing good. She hasn't had any seizures. Her back legs are getting a lot weaker, though. I'm hoping she's going to be around till next summer, but I've got my doubts, so that's a little bit sad. But I got some things I'm trying to get done. This is our wood box, and my mom put a towel on the floor to put her shoes on because it was raining outside, but that's not my thing. So that's going to go in the garbage. And like, we have this wood box here that my grandfather built like ages ago. And we'll just store the wood there for the winter. And then when it gets warmer outside, we'll take this and put it outside so it's not in the way. But yeah, that's a little tour of what it looks like. I'll show you guys again. Well, I'm going to be vlogging for a bit now anyway. But we stopped painting right there. The ceiling and everything has to get done yet. And it's sad. My grandfather, well, my grandparents, you know, lived here for a very, very, very long time, like my entire life. But it's nice that I'm able to be in here rather than somebody else. And I know I'm changing a lot of stuff, but, you know, I have the memories and what have you, so I'm trying to make it mine, I guess, while I'm living here. It's not my house, but trying to do what we can. Right, Evie? Yeah. Are you going to talk? Are you, no? Are you talking to the camera? Are you talking? What are you doing? You got a toy? Do you have a toy? Pixie's got a little Halloween sweater on. It doesn't really fit her, but it doesn't seem to be bothering her too much, so I'm just leaving it alone. Anyway, I'm going to go get some stuff done, and I will be back later. Hey guys, I've been just editing the video for the vlog, and it is ridiculously long, so I'm gonna let you guys go for today's vlog, and hopefully I'll have some more footage for you next week. I am kind of beat out completely. I'm tired, and I still have so much left to do, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video for what it was, and I hope you guys are back again. Hopefully next week I'll have another video put up, and yeah, hopefully we're settled into the house a little bit more next week because it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. Christmas is coming. Christmas is always busy, and because of my new job now, it's going to be even busier. And I have some more things going on in life as well that I can't really talk about right now, but hopefully I'll be able to fill you guys in soon. And, well, yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend because I'm posting this on the weekend. If you're watching this in the future, then whatever day it is, I hope you're having a good day. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video.